Lieutenant Skip here with Earn My Badge, and today we're going to talk about one of the most common questions amongst police applicants. And it is a question that departments are trying to find the best balance in addressing and dealing with. 5-10 years ago, there was a very different take on narcotics. Things are evolving. But here's the thing. Departments still scrutinize an applicant's drug use. And so we're going to talk about that into what it means for you as a potential applicant. Generally, a department will have a couple different ways of breaking down narcotic use and how they view it. The first one is generally the hard drug. The Schedule 1 through Schedule 3s are going to be a lot more strict. They will be a lot more strict in what they allow for use. Okay, those are your hard drugs. That's also going to be your street drugs. Meth, cocaine, okay? Fentanyl will also fall into those categories. Some departments will say, you know what, if you've used any of those, that is a permanent ban. You will not be able to get hired on by that department. If that's the case for an agency that you're looking at, you can take a look at some other agencies, because the second category that comes in is time frame for use. Okay, so when was the last time you used that narcotic, and have you met that time frame for your application? So some departments may look at a 5-year no use, a 10-year no use. So you can go and take a look at these departments and see what that time frame is, and if you meet the requirements set by that department, then you can go ahead and apply. It will no longer be an automatic disqualification. But I do encourage you to be careful. Don't try to go into that gray area. If they're saying, hey, it's been we're asking for a 5-year no use, and you're like, well, it's been 4 years and 7 months, I'm close enough. Because you can get yourself into a bad position where you're departing from the truth. You're actually trying to deceive the application process. The second type of drugs are the soft drugs, and that's going to be typically your marijuana. They're going to have a shorter time frame for use. That could be 6 months, it could be 1 year. It's not going to be as long as your hard drugs. Understand, they will test you as you go through this application process. They're going to verify your use based on your polygraph and in the background investigation. So again, don't get yourself into that area where you're trying to push the boundaries. Wait till you meet the requirements and then submit your application. But keep in mind that once you become a police officer, you cannot use any of those narcotics. It is still illegal at the federal level and is prohibited for use by law enforcement officers. So I hope this actually clears up some information about what departments look at in terms of the minimum qualifications and automatic disqualifiers for drug use. If you have any questions, drop it in the chat below, and I hope you can make some moves towards your goals.